Who goes next?
I can go.
Okay.
Shoot the flower.
So
Good.
I mean, yeah, I'll try to do, no, I'll try to use my insight of and knowledge of the thing. You can pick a flower.
The thing.
Wow.
Is it, you,
So you're
you
gonna-
can shoot a connecting branch or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Should I do damage to it? Feel bad.
Yeah. Do fucking damage to it. It's fine.
Okay, I'll shoot.
Big old boy.
Not even close to crisis yet.
I'll shoot
You
its
can take it.
cute little butt. God, my computer is like exploding. All
I
right.
could fix it.
Huh?
And I said I could fix it.
No. All right, let's see.
Well, that would certainly do it.
I think you hit.
It's a 1 and a 10 for accuracy, plus a 6, so it's 17. And because of the 10, it's 10 damage plus 5.
So then
because of
15
the gun.
bolt
So 15.
damage.
Yo, you could re-roll that
Oh.
one.
You could, but why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not flush with Fabula points, I don't think.
I was gonna say, do you have Fabula points to spend?
1.
Oh, save
Okay.
it. Save it.
Doug, where's the +5 coming from? Is that just on the
It's the plus 5 to just the damage.
Yeah. That's my
Powerful.
It's
My-
high roll plus.
yeah, my
High roll
damage
plus
high roll
something.
plus 5.
Oh, okay. I just don't see it in your little skill here, unless I'm missing. Oh,
Damage 10 plus 5. bolt.
this is where my having white font is effing me. Real. It just says 10, and then it says bolt because the +5 is right there in the middle.
Oh, gotcha.
gotcha.
So I understand now. I was like, okay. So 15, and you were shooting the one that Wolf was on.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 2, yeah.
So it's almost in crisis.
Yes, but that is another flower.
Hey, and how many does that one have again?
I think
It
that
has 3
I think
left.
that one has 3 left.
3 left
Yes,
now.
it does.
There's 7 on the board.
You
We're doing
got
great.
7 flowers already?
No, we have 11. There's
Oh.
7 left
Shit.
to get.
Correct. You guys are kind of cleaning house. It was one of you, so 2 more you have to go.
Mm-hmm.
You outnumber these guys, so
Well, go ahead, Doug. I'm kind of keeping mine back for healing if needed.
Okay, then I will attempt to run really fast and get the last one. There's only one left. I know exactly where it is. I gotta run and get it and jump up and do a somersault or something.
okay. He's bandaged. He's all wounded. He's over here doing somersaults.
Yeah.
You know it. So you want me to make another Dex Insight or
It's technically
Dex
round
Dex.
2, right?
This is currently
I
in
haven't-
round 2.
Okay.
Dex or Dex Insight?
To do Dex Insight again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And just to get it out of the way,
Yay.
I will re-roll the. Actually, why not we just add a bond, the bond strength of a bond, because that makes it plus 2 more. So strength of bond, I'm gonna call upon. Everybody's here for Kestrel, and I felt really bad.
No.
I can't let Kestrel down. I got
Don't let
to
me
get this
down.
done.
Don't let me
So
down.
it will be a 13. And that will be a level at the end of the session.
Yes!
We did it.
Yay!
So ours
That
is
is the last.
done now.
Yes, it is. Which is unfortunate for Roz, I believe. And
Well,
for you, for whoever's
Maybe
left.
can we use a round to get to another party?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
Roz and
y-
Steve, because they still haven't gone.
Well, they know they've gone. I'm the last person to go.
No, not in this
just
round.
Ross.
This is round
Oh,
2.
not in this round.
And
technically.
Sean hasn't gone either.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Both
You guys
other
can use
people
your
on this
turn.
bramble. So you pluck the last flower from this bramble, and I assume at that point you just sort of let it trumble away.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a word.
Mm-hmm.
Crumble.
And trumble.
When the
You know what I'm
sky
talking about. He trumbles away.
I will say, Roz, if you're looking for a place to go, I think I'm at like 11 HP right now. Well,
I mean-
31, it was 18 damage that was dealt to me, so I'm at 13.
I have 12 at one
In case
point. Was
that-
there others?
Was it 12?
That's what I marked
Yeah,
down at
no,
one
you
point.
only took 12 damage.
Okay. Alright, it's a good thing I asked. So I'm at 19 HP.
Okay.
I mean, technically, this
Which is
healing is
still
for
not
all
great.
allies on the scene. I don't
Alright.
know how
Well,
far apart we
okay.
are at the moment. It's up to Jason's call, but
I might allow it. It's only round 2.
and I think it's
Yeah,
a lot
still
less
probably.
cheap for healing purposes than it is for damage purposes. Where everything in a 3-mile radius is hit. So then I'll go before, and I'll just spend 3 5s. One of them's a joker, and heal everything for 15, and also 15 MP, which does help a few folks like Sharp.
We could. Is that heal everything, as in even the brambles? 'Cause
No.
then we have more.
I think it's
more,
just allies though.
Okay, because it's like no, we could use that on the brambles.
You can start farming the brambles. Wait till their
That's
flowers
right.
grow back and put them in cages
that's-
and just.
Takes Kestrel.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
I'm not saying the flower will grow back. You just have another option.
Well, will
of
if we give it enough time.
off. Yeah.
Nature is healing. So it takes Kestrel up to 34. I don't get any MP, but I also don't lose any. I mean, I technically spend 15 then get it back. But
Why was your HP so low? Did we not?
So
Heal?
here's the thing. When I transform, I am automatically put into crisis.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which can be a good thing if I'm at low HP in human form. I go up to crisis, but if I'm at full,
Yeah.
I go down to half.
Okay.
So
she's Blade from Honkai Star Rail. There's a reference no one gets. My turn is over.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to die. Sorry, played reference. Okay, so that leaves just Steve.
Well, they should go right. No,
No, there's
Oh.
only 3 of them.
oh great.
And there are a lot
Oh
more.
great.
I guess.
I'm just gonna do my guard action. Guard action, not protect.
substitute.
Are
Not.
you
Oh, I didn't
Jump.
switch.
okay? I will.
Oh, do I? I have to use a either move or. Okay.
You are welcome to guard. You are currently guarding Roslyn and Gunolf.
In my head, I was
Against
thinking
no
I'm
one.
gonna move and guard, but if it has to be 2 separate, I will move because it's pointless.
They do
otherwise.
need to be. They do need to be 2 separate
Okay.
things here. So, which group would you like to go join?
Us, because we can't do any more damage to our guy. Please.
What do you? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I can't do checks because
Oh, then get out.
you do a lot more damage to your guy, but
No, he's almost at critical.
he's almost at critical. But you can go beyond critical, I think.
No, once we get past half, then we lose.
No.
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 We get a flower if we take it to
when they
half, I
die.
think.
Yeah, every
He runs-
15.
He dies
Sorry.
if he hits 0.
Now, one of you is gonna have to do a check again. But God, it probably makes more sense. It probably makes more sense to go to Kestrel and Albus
Yeah.
because you have a Fabula
Well,
point.
over.
Wolf has something maybe, and plus the damage. So I'll probably go up to Kestrel and Albus.
Okay.
Hey, friend.
Hello.
Okay. There's a Steve in group 1 now. Okay.
yay.
We'll adjust as the turns reset. Move a little dice around here a little bit. The dice are how I keep track of what's what. Okay. Okay. Top of turn 3. 2 turns have passed. Who would like to go first?
You know what? I would love to go first and just do my thing. So now it's in play.
You'd like to guard now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the defense bonus? I forgot. It's like +2 when you're guarding.
I think it's just resistance to all damage.
Yeah.
I think you're right,
Yes.
and I keep thinking it's a defensive bonus. And
You gain +2 to opposed checks.
Oh, okay.
So if they were doing a check to
actually,
you.
if they were trying to steal your flowers, then
Fuck.
you would get a
It's a flower off. It's a flower off.
okay, yeah. So I guard, and then my turn's over.
I guess you could say the point that they could also guard their flowers, right?
That is true. They could if they, had the wherewithal to do that. If I wanted to make this combat, if I wanted to make this harder for you guys, for the sake of purely stalling, I guess I could do that. Okay, so that was your turn. The one in your group is probably trying to ram Kestrel still, who is the greatest threat in that group.
It's always me, man. I
Always.
fly though, so can I not just?
Are you flying?
If there's a risk, I can. I said I can.
Would you like to?
I don't know. Fine,
When
hit
when
me.
You
I don't
only fly once.
When the DM asks,
Yeah.
"Would you
Fine.
do you really want to do
I
that?"
can protect.
I can protect. I want to use it at some point, so I was hoping he would attack somebody else. Whatever. Hit me. I don't care. I'll just stand on his back.
I'm bad.
What's this bramble got? I'm fucking wrestling him to the ground. Come on, hit me!
Come on.
Hit?
Do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kill me, I'm
unfortunately.
I'm
14
gonna
to hit?
protect.
14 hits.
I'm gonna protect.
Okay.
Now 14 does hit me, on the nose, but that's fine. He still is gonna take some damage,
And you're resistant.
and I'm resistant.
And
It is 18 physical damage.
So 9 if it's resisted.
Oh, so 9.
Okay.
Because you guarded, yes.
Nice.
And then how does this work? So my high roll was 10. So 15 physical damage to
Yeah.
Buddy Boy again.
Yeah, it's you still knock out your 10 that you rolled.
Yeah, unfortunately.
but it is a +10. So
Yeah.
and then +5 from your stance.
Yep. So 15 damage. That's another flower. I'm just
There it is,
raking
another
in
flower.
the flowers, man.
Okay.
They keep coming at me, and I'm like, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
I'm like, who even cares? Okay, who goes next?
I'm just gonna take my big gangly arms and wrestle him back into the ground.
Bet.
Okay. Might versus might.
Might versus might. 10 is not amazing.
Uh,
Wait, I'm rolling with the wrong stat block
Yep.
again. God damn it.
And
Watch it.
I
watch it
hate
move over
having
now.
2 stat blocks.
Oh.
I love having 2 stat
uh-oh.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
clumsy ass
Well,
big
so-
bird.
As you are trying to wrestle with this thing, the struggle. Okay, it rolled a 13 to your 5. It is able to sort of shuffle you off, but as you kind of like try to grab and claw to stay up, you just absolutely mash one of the flowers.
Kestrel, be careful.
Oof.
She scream. She does not like the commentary, okay? I'm screaming.
We could play the sound effect, but then we would absolutely destroy the viewer's ears.
Oof.
And Chris's patience.
Yes.
So there's only one left on this one now.
Cool.
There's only one left on that one now. The one that is over with Wolf and Sharp, it
It has
does
3,
appear
right?
here. It has 3. You know what? It guards.
Oh.
And as those of you are near it, you notice that it, as much as like Wolf has been like hacking at it, and you guys have been doing all that, you can already notice that some of the like little bits of its like grass fur have already started to grow back a little bit, which is my way of telling you that it's regenerating some HP.
Ooh.
Cool.
Will it grow another flower?
No.
What the?
Come on, Jason.
That's a good face.
Come on.
Jason, give me many flowers, please.
Will it
Jason, I
guarding?
want all the flowers.
If it guards,
over
can
here
Kestrel
like, yeah.
read?
The flowers are like forming like
Letters.
alphabet soup. Yeah. Okay. Who would you guys like to have go next? You can also nominate Wolf, but it's your guys' turn.
Albus, do you want to like try to
I
finish
can
this
go.
one off?
Yeah.
I can go.
And then Alba should
Okay.
come over to us to help us with all the rolls.
We still doing Dex and Insight? I'm gonna try and do another sneaky
Yeah,
grab.
sneaky
You're welcome
boy,
to. Yeah,
sneaky
go for it.
tiger boy.
Okie dokie. Sneaky grab.
Beautiful,
Nice.
12.
fucking beautiful.
5 and a 7.
Well, I rolled a 5 and a 1. That's a win.
Fucking beautiful.
I got ooh. I got
Okay.
two pretty
That
good.
as you pluck the last viable flower from that one, Bramble 1 no longer has any flowers. Do you let it trumble on away?
Kill it.
I'm
Well,
gonna beat it
Kestrel, I'm
to
assuming, is
death.
still holding it down.
I'm just beating it to death.
Yeah.
Oh
Kestrel,
my
we got
god!
And then I get to scratch off every flower on that one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm waving at Kestrel to try and tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You know,
he's not
I'm
listening.
lost in the sauce a little
Yeah,
bit
he's
right
not
now.
listening right
She is
Nope.
raging, so
I am
she's-
raging. I am enraged.
Sun's
so.
getting real low, big guy.
Yep.
So it's possible that she's not letting this thing go.
I'm just holding it down. It's not dying. It's fine.
Oh well.
Okay. Wolf and Sharp, you guys still have a valid ramble. And then Roz and Gun still need to move.
Yeah.
Well, presumably the last one.
We might as well wait for now because we're not. Our turn's just gonna be moving. So if you guys want to go ahead,
Yep. So Sharp,
I'll
do you
have-
want to do
I will
a
have
check?
Wolf.
Oh, Wolf. Okay.
Wolf. Okay. He'll go
Go,
next.
Wolf.
Wolf, beat the shit out of this thing.
Not too hard.
That face.
He beat the shit
What?
out of it, didn't he?
Well, yeah, he definitely hit it. For sure. So it is just 19 physical damage. He just keeps rolling max fucking dice over here.
Okay.
He's rolling quite well.
What a bad boy.
Thankfully, the rest of his abilities don't really key up unless he starts taking elemental damage. So, yeah, he's just doing physical damage right now.
Okay. Did he get a flower?
He does get a flower. Yes. Sorry if I did not mention that. He does get a flower,
No, that's okay.
but he does 19 damage to the thing.
Great. All right.
It
I'm
is
very hurt.
so.
You're gonna want to be careful.
Yeah. So to be clear, so as he chops into it, he is not that dexterity, that finesse that he was taught by Albus in cooking is not present here. As he is just kind of gouging off chunks of its sort of plant-like, bark-like kind of flesh as he's trying to get these flowers off. That is 15 damage and into crisis, so that is 2 more flowers off of that bramble, though.
Whoa!
Oh.
So that does mean that there is a singular flower left on this remaining bramble,
right.
but it is injured.
Sharp, it's up
So-
to you.
Well, I don't want to shoot it.
No, you want to do a
Oh,
skill
boy.
check, and you have a Fabula point still. So
Yeah. What kind of skill check would involve 2 insights?
I mean,
Use
you
my
can just you
brain.
can fucking look.
Oh.
Telepathically pull it off using your mind.
Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
Recall.
You're almost
I had
you're almost
Charles.
gonna have to use a dex in there somewhere or a might, like unless
What
you're
about, like,
using some kind of
Craft,
Hmm?
Dex, and Insight. You're trying to like.
Yeah, I would definitely rather do Dex and Insight than Might.
Yeah, you can use the dex and insight, and that's basically just you doing your absolute best to just snatch
Yeah.
one of them.
Okay, I will do that. Let's see here. Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep. Beep. Burp.
You're not a robot. You're a ghost.
It's true.
Ghost
Beep,
robot.
bop, boop.
Ghost spot.
Ah, I use my Fabula point. I will re-roll the shit.
Both.
Yeah, just
Oh, both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might as well do both.
All right.
It's just an acid.
It's a 4 and
4 and a 2.
2.
Terrible.
4 on a D10 is not very good, you know?
All right, so I just do that, and I roll again.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
wait,
I
that-
feel like this
it's the
website
same
sucks.
It does.
thing. It did the
It's a
same
physical
thing.
dice.
Wait,
We'll
it's
trust you.
it's exact like literally the same thing.
Yep.
Is that
Statistically impossible.
not great, right?
Not improbable.
That said, given the bramble rolled a 4 and a 1,
Oh,
the
Okay.
bramble
Bramble
is
sucks.
not putting up a good fight today. Let me tell you.
Yay!
That is the final flower from that bramble.
Hey.
Thank you. And
Now-
then
Now the biggest crisis is
Now we
calming calming
calming
Kestrel
Yeah,
down.
we gotta get
down.
Kester under control now.
Yeah, control me. I can't be controlled. I'm just wrestling this animal into the ground.
I'm hoping Wolf will have some way of calming her down.
Now let's kill all the
Nothing's got a
brambles.
cleanse, but that's it. Mm.
Or he's gonna assist in killing the brambles. I don't know.
Well, technically, I assume unless someone's doing something, are we letting the turn order roll around?
Yeah, well, I guess Rosalind and Gunn will go over to the Kestrel group.
Is that what we're doing? We're gonna go join Kestrel and her.
Her rage.
Sure.
Raging. Pull me off.
Pull
Make
me
me
off.
stop.
Do it. You won't.
Shouldn't matter, but I'll
You
mulligan
know, it's funny.
anyways.
Gunolf still has my fucking shackles, so.
Do I?
You do. You never gave them back to me. Because we had gone through the fight with
I-
Wolf.
I thought we had made specific mention of me giving them back to you.
When? I don't remember.
No, it came up around the same time of the battle ending that. You
Yeah,
were
I
like,
think
guess
you were
I don't
like
have my-
talking to Wolf about it, and Gunlof was like, "Oh God, sorry," and gave him back.
Oh. Is that true? Okay. Well, I wasn't wearing them, so.
So they're back at camp somewhere, or in the cart somewhere.
They're probably in the
they're
cart
probably in the forest somewhere on the
Mhm.
ground.
They're probably nowhere valuable right now.
We've lost them actually.
So it rolled around to the next round. Realistically, it's how do you? Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
I mean, we're
Kestrel is the.
I'm gonna attack the bramble.
wait. What?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Attack it.
Just to-
She's raging.
I'm raging. I'm just having.
God, I
It's not gonna kill the bramble.
I didn't
It's
know
not
I
gonna
had to
kill the
think.
bramble.
How does protect work if I'm protecting an
An
enemy
enemy?
from an ally?
It's now an ally. Maybe we can make friends with it after this.
Well,
All right,
that's
22. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
and that's 22 damage.
Jason, is that can I be like Kestrel, stop and get in the way?
You can. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Take
You-
22 damage.
You're gonna
Double protect. Can I also jump in with protect and save this thing?
you're gonna
President.
you're gonna that's 20 that's 11 damage to poor Steve. You just bite my
Oh.
fucking arm. It's covered in
Oh,
my
man.
shield, I guess, but
Oh man, I feel bad.
Kestrel?
actually. You know,
it's
Yeah.
time to stop.
okay, we're making physical contact right now, right?
You're biting me.
Yeah, your beak.
Yeah,
your
your beak is in
are
his
him.
arm.
Mhm.
Okay.
You are drawing blood. There's even blood contact here.
Okay.
You can tell that this is
So-
Steve, and you are causing him harm.
Oh, I'm going to immediately calm down.
Hey, that's so
And,
nice.
I'm going to end my therioforms. I assume I'm no longer on the thing. Am I
You
on
guys
the-
hop off the bramble that trumbles away.
Okay.
Yeah, it trembles away.
When she
Trouble.
transforms into a
And
human,
you're still
is she
biting
still
Steve's arm.
biting
Yeah,
my
I'm
arm?
still biting your
Yeah,
arm.
she's
I'm still
absolutely
biting your
biting
arm. I'm gonna transform back though, so my
Okay.
bones kind of snap into place, so my flesh sort of recedes, and all the feathers sort of
Okay.
off my body as I'm like, and I just start fucking crying. I'm like, I'm so,
No,
I'm so sorry.
Kestrel.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's okay. It didn't hurt. I knew I could take it. I didn't want to risk it with the bramble. I think he would have been fine, but this just playing it safe. You're good. Easy peasy.
I'm I'm so sorry. I'm not myself when I'm like that. I didn't mean to hurt you or hurt the bramble. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Look, he's right there. He's pretty happy. I bet you those flowers kind of hurt, and we just like got him off, and I think he's doing well.
Yeah, I guess the flower kind of falls away because it was in my beak or whatever, and I go and I pick it up. I'm like, I got one. I got one for us.
Yeah, I think we did about as well as we could. We got 17 of those flowers. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money.
Jason, I attacked the brambles. No, I'm just kidding.
Is this when you do that attack where it was like 70 damage to all creatures?
not
or
with the tiny end of it, but it would have been like
Okay.
20 to everybody. But no, we're not.
Good job, everybody. That was quick and efficient, and we did pretty well with this haul.
Are we pooling the flowers together in one stockpile?
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Okay,
come.
yeah.
Who's carrying the flowers?
I imagine they're like in the wagon. We like place them in the wagon.
Yeah, we'll just
This is
throw
Oh,
them
something
okay.
else.
I still have Marius's top hat. Maybe we put him in there.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah, they're little. They're just little. They sort of look like almost like a rose or something. They're not quite rose shaped. They're a bit more circular, but they're just the bulbs currently. They haven't opened up. But yeah, so you just have those 17 of these things. Yeah, 17 of these little bulbs, the little flower, and yeah,
Awesome.
nice faint light blue. Yeah. Wolf is proud of you.
Yeah, Wolf, you did well on your first bounty.
And he's like, I cannot say that I understand these hunts without need of food, but it is fun, I must admit. Like
Yeah.
games as children.
Wolf, how many flowers did you get?
I believe I got 3.
I
4?
think 3.
I think 3, because 1 and then 2.
Yeah. He goes, I got 3.
I looked
This
at my
many, this
measly
many.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one.
I saw you, Kestrel. You were fierce. I was a bit worried you might fly and draw attention, but you held that thing. It was big and mighty, and you were mighty as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
And you, Hollow One. And he gives Maria a slap on the shoulder there. And
Ah.
your aim was true. You moved quick. I didn't expect it out of one of your kind.
Thank you. We make a good team.
And the wolf stays forever.
Yeah.
He's starting to feel like maybe this could be a second family.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the grove.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Oh. Phew.
Yeah, so it's a pretty decent haul. And at this point, it's like, I don't know, it was pretty quick, but it's getting to be afternoon, 3 o'clock or so. As you guys were chasing brambles around and sneaking around and drawing up some battle plans and everything. So now that you guys have your haul for the day, your haul, what's your plan?
We definitely got to track some more, right? Get another battle on it.
Right. Get greedy.
Yeah, let's just keep doing bramble fights forever.
Forever.
It's just bramble fights.
Mhm.
This is Bramble the series.
Call
yeah.
us the Bramble Hunters.
Isn't that $1,700 runees?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Right.
Yeah,
it is.
that'll pay for 2 more necklaces.
What are you talking about?
Given possible rewards, I think in 1800 was like a big top maximum, so I wanted to give you guys the option. So you managed to do it.
Yeah.
Jason, I have a question.
Yes.
Does Wolf have any need for the money?
Does Wolf?
Yeah.
No. Trinkets? Other than he's now learned he can trade them for things, and not
Okay.
particularly.
So it's not split between
He's not taking any
7
of the
of us.
money. He just came to help and hung
6 of
out.
us.
Mm-hmm. You
He
best
may- he-
believe that I do plan on giving Wolf a parting present.
Oh,
Ooh, I bet you are.
the sock in the mouth.
Okay.
How about just some socks? Because he
Oh.
is rather naked, you know?
He is a little half naked.
You gotta
but,
build
you
them like
know,
the socks of the Incredible Hulk if you want him to keep
Yeah.
them. Otherwise,
I don't know.
He's gonna burn through them real quick.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think now is a good time, to settle and chill,
Okay.
Like, we could get closer to the main road again, but we're so close to Lighthaven, we could just turn around and go up to Don Laika.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's true. But yeah, you guys kind of have you've got the choice now of where you'd like to go. Because of that river, it would be quicker for you guys to hop back on the main road, follow it south, and then head up to Don Laika
Yeah.
instead of traversing over the river with your cart.
We
Yeah.
might as well do that, and because we don't need to worry about searching for any more brambles or anything. So
Cool. Are we gonna camp? Or are we gonna try to travel some? Because honestly, like 3 p.m. I don't know.
let's.
You need daylight hours to set up camp.
How
It takes half
Unless you want to set
half
up a
a
tent
day.
in the dark.
It takes half a day for us to move one space, right?
Hmm.
We would be getting to Don Laika just as the morning breaks, pretty much. If we leave and don't stop.
Ooh, go all night.
Oh man.
Now
No resting activity.
we're on the main road, so I'm less worried about going all night than like if we were in the dark of the forest and we accidentally drive off a
Well, we're
fucking.
not on the main road.
No,
We're
I
in the
think.
middle of the
yeah,
Egypt
No,
right
sorry.
now.
Are we
I
going to
don't
the main
think-
road and then going up? I thought that's
We're
what
going to the main road.
Yeah.
I think it would take you longer. I don't think you guys
You
can
think
make it to
so?
Don
Okay.
Laika tonight. I think
Oh,
you'd
okay.
need at least one night of camping, and then you'd make it to Don Laika the next day.
We might as well set out, cover some of the distance.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can get right up to.
I also don't sleep, so I'm happy to.
So you can drive when. Yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, we're not gonna need that tonight. We can camp tonight because it's gonna.
I guess
take
that
a
is
long
mean to
time.
the horses.
Camping activity.
Yeah.
The horses are like, we have to sleep.
Yeah. Is there a way to get like right up to near the river, Jason, so we can make a camp by the water and all that?
And go fishing.
That would be nice.
Sure,
Peter
actually,
can go fishing.
if you well, yes. So if you're trying to kind of head back to the main road and then over where the river is, the river meets it.
Yeah.
You guys can easily do that. It'll be nighttime by the time you get there, but you could do it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So it takes a couple hours again to you're almost backtracking to where you were before. In fact, kind of off in the distance, you even see this sort of the little clearing. It's the opposite of a clearing. The little thicket of woods that you guys had battled Wolf around. But you eventually hear the trickle, the sound of water moving here on the plains, and you guys settle in as you find them. You cross over the main road and settle in down towards the sort of the bank of the river. You find kind of a spot where you can navigate the cart down to where the river is, and you set up camp. Those of you who bother to look, now that it is night and there is a full moon up above, the buds, the bramble flowers, they glow, they illuminate in the moonlight. And even as they are, as you hold them, when the moonlight touches them, they actually open up. So even though it's a little crowded in there, they're like trying to like shoop, 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 shoop. They're trying to like open up to the moonlight.
Jason, wasn't there some kind of element of like we can turn this one in Don Laika?
Yes.
Okay.
The person who sent it out from Don Laika.
Great. Okay.
But yeah, so you guys can camp for the night.
Yay.
Are there any discussions, campfire dinners, or do we just want to move on to your, I'll just say recreation,
Rest.
your activities?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
rest activities.
Well,
Uh,
tend to like
no,
to
go ahead.
hybridize those things into the same.
Okay,
A
okay.
little bit.
So sure, you guys have the opportunity. What sort of rest activities are we looking for tonight?
well,
I'd like to go.
it's midnight oil. Imagine that, right?
Yeah.
And what I would be doing is putting together a project for Wolf, so that he may be able to take back things of comfort. I know he had that entire class with Albus, so maybe cooking supplies or spice rack of some sort that he can take on it, like in a backpack, in a sense, like a travel pack that he can take some things home.
So, okay, so you're just trying to like get together a travel, just a bunch of stuff, or
Stuff, things of comfort that he can take home. Maybe take to his to the grove. Niceties of a sense. Like,
so not like anything with a particular mechanical benefit here. You're using your midnight oil to just make him just some pleasantries, more or less.
yes, pleasantries is not like game mechanic, just
So
narrative mechanic.
Give me a list of the things that you include here.
Well, if I can just kind of manage it, because the material cost is paid, so stuff of like pans, maybe a cheap chef knife of sorts or something of the sort. Essential spices, so pepper, salt, and then other things that will remind him of his journey here. Perhaps a little bit of a potted plant of the grass, stuff that he
Get him a
hasn't
cup of
seen,
dirt.
Get in some dirt water.
Yeah,
Actual dirt water, not coffee.
coffee beans, stuff to make fire with, just like flint or like a travel pack, emergency supply pack too. So something along those lines.
So pans, chef knife, pepper, salt, pot of grass, coffee beans, flint and steel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you ensure that he knows what all of these are, or are you just giving him like a backpack with all of them in it?
No, I didn't sure. I anticipate having a conversation with him at some point tonight.
Well, now would be the time for it. So
Okay.
you present him with a backpack, all these things.
Yes.
Okay, and he takes it, but is sort of like, what is this, little pup?
Well, I mean, these are a lot of things that we use to survive out here, and I know that you don't need them, but if anything, they would serve as a reminder of the time that you had here and spent with us. I don't know what your plans are ultimately, but we do enjoy having you around. But at the very least, these are things to help you perhaps get used to the life out here, or take back with you just nice things.
He kind of he's just like holding the backpack, and he's just like, he's sort of like, kind of gives it a shake, and then like tries to find a way to open it.
Yeah, it's just like one of those like a belt latch of like buckle that I'd show him how to open it and everything.
Okay, so he opens it and he kind of looks inside of it. He pulls out the pans, and he's like, weapons.
Yes.
No. Albus earlier was cooking, so these will be things that you hold your meats and stuff, and what you can use to cook in.
So that I do not need to cook on my weapon. Yes, I see.
Mhm.
Okay. So he kind of just puts those on the ground, and then he fishes out the salt and pepper, and he goes, and these?
These are the essential, like the seasonings that Albus used. These are most commonly used for making delicious dishes.
The seasons for the food, yes.
Yes.
And he kind of like goes to like sniff, I don't know, pops open and sniffs, and he goes, okay, I will trust you on this. Closes it up and puts it down. Fishes around for what I assume is a pot of dirt with some grass in it. Is that what's in this backpack? He looks at it and he goes, can I eat this? Is this for the food as well?
You can eat it, but from the time that I spent in Kestrel's spirit world, it seemed like green wasn't really a color that you saw there, nor the like. I thought it might be just a nice, pleasant thing to change the atmosphere, in essence.
And he kind of looks at it and he goes, but it is alive, yes?
It is alive, yeah.
I appreciate this. You have a big heart, little pup. But then he kind of hands it back to you. And he goes, I would not want this whatever it is, this seasoning from the dirt to things that go into the heartwood do not stay as they are. I would not wish to ruin this living thing merely for I can remember this place in the green that I have seen here. I do not need a keepsake.
Okay.
But I appreciate
then
what you are trying to do.
Then instead, why don't I keep it as a reminder of the time that you spent with us?
He nods, he goes, that would make you happy. And he fishes around for a bag, and he opens it up, and he goes, this is the dirt for the dirt water.
The beans, yes. These are no longer alive. They've been cooked. But the idea is you grind you smash them up, and then you pass water through them, and that will create the dirt water.
Would blood suffice as well?
I haven't tried it. It might be a little viscous.
I will have to wait for the rains when they come. They are rare, but I will see what I can do.
Sounds great.
He kind of puts the bag up, puts it down, and he rummages through, and he finds the flint and the steel, and he's just like, "Are these trinkets for trade?"
No, not necessarily. And I'm just gonna like put them together and then create a huge spark. And
he goes, "I see, fire."
Fire, yeah.
I would ask that you keep that one as well.
Oh.
Fire is not something that those of us of the Heartwood are fond of.
I certainly could, but it'd be difficult for you to cook without it. Maybe this could perhaps make the fire seem not as friendly, because ultimately the fire isn't the enemy in the woods. It seems like you guys are under. I had no idea that anybody was still living in the grove, but I have heard of like a lot of the attacks that happen up there, and it seems like that's the biggest worry is the raids that the army takes on.
Yes, we do suffer the dragon fire and from the floating metal things in the sky. But I noticed that when you cook, when you use these fires, these camps that you make, you use this whatever this is, and he kind of kicks like the piles of wood that you guys have around. And he says, is this what I need for cooking?
It's the easiest way we found to do it. This stuff it's full of a whole bunch of full of energy from the time when it was alive that it will readily take on the flame in a more gentle way if you take care of it.
Well, we do not have this in the Heartwood. Do you think that the marrow trees would burn as well? They are bone. Does your fire burn hot enough?
That's another thing that I'm not certain of. Perhaps what I should do is maybe I need to find an alcohol burner. That one would require you to take even more care about where it is, but it would at least get you the ability to take it places much more easily. Maybe that's the next thing I give you.
Very well. So he'll put the flint and steel back in, and he'll pull out what I assume is a box with a knife in it, unless you did just put a knife in this backpack.
No, in a box, yes. It's a packaged box.
An open knife,
with a knife in
facing up.
Okay.
Well,
it.
So he grabs the box and doesn't seem to quite get it until he sees there's a seam, and then he opens it and he goes, I know what this is. Yes. And he closes it and puts that one back in.
Mhm.
And I appreciate these gifts, these trinkets you give me. I understand that these have meaning here and they help you survive. I do not need them. You are right. But it is a good gesture. Thank you.
Thank you. I think what you're doing, we don't realize all of the good that you're doing from the time that the time that you fight curiosity and the flesh curse. It goes unnoticed in this world, but now that I
assure you, it does not go unnoticed. My deeds are well known within the Heartwood.
But it does not go unnoticed to your folk, but to ours, it's not even mentioned, and frankly, most people don't even know that there is life other than the flesh curse and curiosity, I suppose, in the grove. And I think that it is the rest of the world needs to know that you of the thankless job that you're doing. And if I might be so bold to be the first one to thank you for all the sacrifice that you're doing to save the rest of us in the entire world, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time.
And he almost kind of smiles and he goes, No, there is no need for thanks. My duty is to the Heartwood. I do not do it for thanks. But if you wish to spread my tale, tell others of Wolf, the great hunter, that would be thanks enough.
Gunolf and Wolf. I think I could write a story on that.
Cute.
Leave yourself
many
out of
tales
it.
if you wish. Many tales I could tell you, little pup.
I'd love to hear them. But...
Come sit by this fire then. I can tell you of them.
Awesome. And then I'll sit by the fire and I'll take out a little notebook and I'll see if I can. This would be the same notebook that I probably write all of like my project stuff in, but it'd be nice to put a story in there too. So
okay. We can get to him telling a story later. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go tell Gunolf something that he's doing a story.
Nice.
So I'm gonna just go keep working on sword training.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, hey, Gunolf, sorry I was a dick earlier. But
we're all gone, Chris.
We're all gone.
We're all gone.
Oh,
We're all gone.
great. Trying to do
Okay.
something on the side. It's fine.
Mhm.
God forbid.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Discord
Discord!
must remain open and available. Anyway,
So we were all gonna talk to
sword
Gunoff.
training. I wanted to talk to Gunoff, but whatever. Screw him. I guess.
You know, he
I'm
wants to
gonna-
talk to Wolf, who's clearly cooler than all you.
Fuck
so-
Gunoff.
He's cooler than all of us. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my wooden sword, and
Okay.
it's nightly sword training time with Steve.
Nice.
So I kind of, I got a little bit more pep in my step now. I've had time to come down from the emotional roller coaster of earlier, and I'm like, okay, it's training time?
It can be training time. I was thinking, what I'd like to see is a few more of your swings. Make sure you got the steps down, and then we're gonna run a little like combat steps. So I'm gonna give you a specific sequence. I'm gonna come at you, and you're gonna block my sword thrusts, and it's gonna be in sets of 3. Boom, 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 and then we're gonna do it again, and then we're gonna do it again, and you're gonna pound these drills into your muscles and brain. And then it's just gonna become second nature.
Yeah. Okay. Is it gonna be? Is your blade gonna be sharp?
I don't think so. My blade, I think, should be dull.
Okay.
Is this
If he
training?
puts it out into the world.
Yeah, this is training for me as well as you, actually. So this is good.
Okay, I guess. So I'm holding my sword and I'm trying to imitate the posture that he showed me, the other day.
Yeah.
And
So,
I'm
so
like, okay.
do a few of the swings, and then we're gonna do like a boom, boom, duck, boom, and so
Okay.
you're gonna focus on like left, right, duck, left, and then we're gonna do that again. And then once you get that really good, we're gonna add maybe a couple more steps at the end.
Sure. I do a couple swings, Do you want me to roll, Jason, or do you want me to just...
I would like you to roll. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh!
As your
like me to
teacher.
roll.
No. Yeah, Jason.
Yeah.
What's the roll for this one?
Yeah. What do you roll for your sword, Sean? Is it like Dex and
Dex and I'll tell you. I just had it open.
Mike?
Dex. I think it is Dex and Insight.
No. Okay.
So
Dex
go
and
Dex
Insight.
Insight.
Yep.
Cool. Dex Insight's not terrible.
This one is.
Unless...
Is it not terrible?
Unless... Man, no Fabula points. That's rough.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Steve, I need you to make a Dex and Insight as well.
Well, okay. Was this on her first swings, or was this when we started the back and forth?
That's true. Okay.
First swings.
Her first swings are not solid.
So
They are a 1 and a 4 for everybody that can't see.
Yeah. More like a baseball bat,
okay, all right, Kestrel. I think what you're probably forgetting is the grip. I think you're death gripping a little bit. You want to be gentle on the grip, like a baby bird you're holding in your hand. You want to be too tight, but you don't want to be too loose or it gets away and the sword falls out of your hand. So I'd like to see a few more swings. For tonight, let's focus on getting really solid swings, and we can work the little dance next time.
Aw. Can we just do like a I feel like I'm not making enough progress. Could we just do like one? Just one with the swings if I do really well on this one?
Let me see 20 minutes of solid swings, and if you get it and they're looking good, then we can move on to the next step.
Okay. Alright, I'll swing.
Okay, do it
Some
again.
swings. 14.
Oh, there you go.
There
much
is
better.
an immediate improvement. Your advice about keeping the hands loose, it already seems to have helped immensely, as Kestrel seems to have picked up the form. In fact, Gunolf, while you are sitting there being told the story of when Wolf fought the primal behemoth, how he got his axes, there is a moment where he pauses and he notices Kestrel swinging away, and there's a look on his face of pride as he sees her swinging the sword and looking pretty cool over there. and but then he kind of catches himself, and then he kind of goes, where was I? And then you have to kind of remind him, and then he goes back to his story a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Kestrel doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And then we
How's that?
and that much better. You're picking it up. We can start with the 3 hits. We're gonna do 3. You're gonna go boom, boom, duck. All right, and then, so you're gonna go
Okay.
here, and then you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna duck. I'm gonna swing over your head. I want to see quick movement. I want to see the bend come from your knees, not just your hips piking. And then we're gonna do it again. And as you get good at it, we're gonna start to go faster, and we're gonna get into the rhythm.
All right.
All right, let's
Left,
begin.
Right, duck. Left, right, duck. Left, right, duck.
Yep.
Got it.
And then
Okay.
we do it.
So
I rolled.
okay, Sean, would you like to make a roll as well to see if you can assist her since you're a part of this now?
Sure. Oh, I accidentally swing too fast. It hits her neck.
Oh
You
no,
rolled
he
an
killed
11
me!
attack.
my
You
Oh.
just did an attack.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't. I mean,
Yeah, it
but
was
for
nasty.
the record, it was a,
it wasn't dull.
it was a good. It was a, it was a good roll. Do you want me to?
It was no, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. I can see what you rolled. An 8 and a 6.
And I rolled a
so
12.
you did with his roll. That is enough. You did well. So there is it's a good exchange. It's a good exchange. 1, 2, duck. Super solid. She had it down easy. You didn't have to let up or anything like that.
Awesome.
I don't know if you keep
No.
doing it or not.
For
Yeah.
how long? Yeah.
For at least 30 minutes.
Okay, we're going. We're just doing
And
this
it's just
one
the
movement
same-
for 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah. Boom, boom, duck again. Boom, boom, duck again.
And yet again, Wolf is pulled away from his story as he watches her. And Gunnulf, you can even hear him say like he goes, that is so exciting. As he's sort of watching her just wield the sword and just like boom, 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 boom.
Would it be too inappropriate for me to pull back and be like, Wolf! Wolf, do you see this? Do you see it? He's training me, see?
And he goes, I see, you're doing well.
Okay.
I would
And
tap
I just keep
your
going back.
your like side with the flat of the blade and be
Yeah.
like, focus.
Okay, sorry. And I just, bam, you know.
And that gets a bit of a chuckle from him back in the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Got her.
Okay.
Got her. Yeah.
He transforms.
Oh god.
You will not hurt my sister.
What are you doing?
Uh,
No, your training is going well. Yeah, if you had just like fucking wailed out and slashed at her, yeah, you might have got a different response. But Kestrel's picking it up pretty well.
Good, good.
cool.
Okay.
Well, what would I put down for the project of Sword Apprentice?
Oh, you want to add another clock? You want to learn another skill?
I don't
huh?
need to learn. I don't need to make this a clock necessarily. But you know, what would I put down?
You never know. There might be a sword
Right?
tournament
It
someday
kinda looks
in a
like
town.
You made a lot of
Yeah.
progress. So there was a couple of 13s. and-
Yeah. Let's tell you what. Let's put 2 points towards 10.
Okay.
That's
All right.
good.
Well,
yeah.
I'm at 3, I guess. 3 out of 10.
Now,
Check
next
me
time,
out.
Kestrel, we're going to go boom, boom, duck, and then we're going to add some counter strikes coming back to me. So you're going to go on the offensive, and I want to feel power and precision with every strike. And when that's
Okay.
consistent, we can then go to the next step.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I got this, Elder. I won't let you down.
Great. We don't need the elder part, but everything that
Why?
otherwise,
It's a word of-
Sensei?
it's a sign of respect. I'm honoring you. with that
maybe
word.
like teacher.
Sensei.
Maybe like elder, which like implies, old age.
You are old.
She's right.
I mean, age is relative to things.
You have gray.
Yeah, a little bit, but compared to your grandpa, I'm probably pretty young.
Well, my grandfather is much more seasoned than you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's still my elder, as you are my elder.
Well-
it is a respectful term.
If you wish, I can live with it, I suppose.
But you're the only one.
Maybe one day you will come to accept that you have aged.
I hope
I
not.
just keep going
Hopefully,
back to
I'll
my drills.
die before then.
Never.
I'll be dead before I'm old.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, so
Well,
that's
going, I guess.
sword training.
Yeah, and I get another fucking protect, I guess.
Nice.
I need to use at some point.
Unless you get counterattack for this.
I was gonna say you could
Oh.
grab something else.
Ooh, can I grab counterattack? That's actually probably better.
You could.
I mean, with the training that you were just doing, I would say
Yeah.
that it's apt.
Yeah.
you can, I think, grab counterattack. It doesn't have any other prerequisites. I think it's pretty
No, it doesn't.
safe for you to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have 2 protect boys already, and I get attacked a lot.
Yeah.
So counterattack might be better.
Mm-hmm.
I will add that to my roster. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Sharp, Albus, Roz, what are you guys doing?
Sharp is doing her daily daydreaming.
Okay.
Yeah, but like what?
um,
Well, because like I'm doing when I'm like practicing with my sword, that's like my like form of like daydreaming, visualizing. You actually have to like do something.
no. Daydreaming, I've always just sat there and thought about how awful my life is.
But don't you think like if you were like making your daughter like carving or something, you're still daydreaming, but you're actually like.
Oh,
But you can't take that one. But you go.
I'm sitting and I'm making a carving for my daughter.
A carving for your daughter.
No, actually, yeah, maybe I would like. I'd have some collected rocks from the different areas that we have been to, and I was kind of creating a piece of jewelry for her or whatever, or like little trinket that she and I would make.
Yeah, whatever her name is. You know what you should consider too, along with that, because I like that. Maybe like writing her like a letter would be nice, just
How
to
the
check
fuck
in.
would I get it to her? The letter guy is living with her.
Don Leica, we're there. You could write her a letter and get it mailed out from Don Leica.
Yeah, are we at Don Leica?
Well, no, you could write it.
No. Bitch.
Dear whatever your name is.
Dear, I don't know. Daughter.
Dear daughter. Yeah, dear daughter.
Human daughter, I
Dear
think.
sister.
All right, so you're writing a letter and making a trinket.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You're making a trinket. Let's see. There's certainly different kinds of rocks and gravel. Nothing maybe super amazing, but there's definitely enough like grass and other things like that you could probably weave something together with dry grass if you wanted to. I
Sure.
don't know how well it would last overall. There's also plenty of wildflowers if you wanted to like, do like a pressing in a book to like get dried flowers or whatever. That's also a thing that you could do.
Yes.
There's enough of those here on the plains.
All of it.
All of it.
Yeah, actually, no, I do kind of like that idea of like having a little book and each page is like a new plant or plant.
I could like chronicle your journey.
Yeah.
A smash bug from the
I
first.
didn't want to say smash bug.
You got the roach. You got the roach from the first place.
No. Yeah,
It was the glow bugs
that's that.
from roulette.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. That'll be what my daydreaming is about.
Cool.
Okay. So you prep some stuff. A little journal of your travels here. Albus?
Sorry, I got like a tension headache like 20 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
It's like
I know about
not
those.
going away. So I just imagine Albus has been watching Kestrel and Steve doing their sword stuff and just kind of admiring it and watching the combat going on.
Yeah. Chill
Uh,
night. I like that.
Are you doing any sort of gathering or
No.
no? Okay.
Albus has had a
Move.
tough day. He's just kind of recovering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rosalind?
Could maybe form a bond, but that's different. Rosalind's working on a new writing exercise tonight because there's once again no one to gamble with, which is her own fault for choosing that as one of her two. So she's now doing A through Z on like names of people Kestrel knows, and that list does not include a Q or a Z because I don't have any idea what the fuck those would be. But there's a lot of other ones, so like Albus and Bishop and Cassim, and it just goes down the list of, you know.
Okay.
What about Inquisitor Yin? Or I guess any other Inquisitor. I don't know if she knows Yin. Yeah, she does. I've
heard that she exists.
It's a way to get a Q. Or we just leave Q off for now. That's fine too.
Who needs Q? What's a worthless letter?
You're not going to need to write this if no one's name has it anyways, so we won't teach it in the lesson.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will just learn a shorter alphabet.
Okay. So you put all of that together. You prep it. Is this one of those where you want to kind of prep it for her the next day kind of thing? Okay. Did I have you roll it last time? I feel like I did.
Don't
but
think
I don't know
so.
if that's true. No, I think you're right. I did not.
This activity is kind of just like give the person the +4 on their next check, and I've been flavoring it to work with
Yes,
this.
that's right.
Though she'll have to,
so,
but
so just make a note that you've got your next lesson for the +4. And I guess that just leaves you, Steve, and then we can wrap things up for tonight.
When the training's over, I'm just gonna go like train the sword, visualize to transforming, try to get better, more efficient, faster, and explore what shapes I can use.
Okay. Walk me just through a little bit of so are you just trying to figure out what kind of shape to use?
So it is, it's really the whole thing. It's exploring with shapes. It's exploring efficiency with how fast I can get it to go back and forth. Like from two that I really know, like the shield and the sword forms. And those are probably the main things. I guess I could explore with other shapes just as an exercise, but I'm going to put a little less attention on that because I'm finding that to be less important at this moment.
Okay. The one thing that I will say as you are going through this, as you are focusing on the blade, and a lot of this focus is on the shape, the surface. Like there's a lot of just visual aesthetic in your mind as you're trying to picture it looking a different way. And sometimes it takes closing your eyes to put it in a different way. Sometimes it takes looking at it and getting that visual, that like literal to figurative image in your head solidified. Almost like trying to shape clay in front of you. Sometimes it works better from memory as you picture it in your head. Sometimes you almost want to have to see it with your own eyes. As it is the black, the liquid, the pitch around it, as it pulls away from the shattered pieces, it sort of retracts, it expands, it sort of shifts and jumbles a lot of times. There's a lot of these moments where you see the pieces of the sword underneath of it, all the shattered parts of it. And the blade itself, as it is shattered and broken, underneath sort of awash in all of this black pitch, it has a reflective quality to it, a sheen to it, that is not dark. The dawn feather itself, the metal that comprises it, is reflective and chromatic in a way that reflects its original celestial origins in a way. Even though it is now sort of suspended in this moving sort of liquid of like darkest black pitch. And there is a moment that sort of takes you by surprise, where as you are focusing on the blade, watching it shift between forms, where it catches as you are holding it, the reflection, the angle that you hold it at, catches the image of the campfire as you are training. And the idea of the blade of flame even enters your mind as you look at it and you can see the reflections of the flame. And in that brief moment, it actually does catch a flame as well, until you suddenly go, oh god, it's on fire, and then it puts itself out because you did not want it to be on fire.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's funny because my sword used to have burning blade I think that was the name of an attack, actually. So, interesting. Okay, cool. A lot to think about. So I might test with other stuff like that. I also want to test the like the density. Like if I try to create a large shield larger than I should be able to, does that work? But then I know I'm thinking this is larger than it should be, and that could prevent it. So it's a whole mental fucking thing. But yeah, that's why this is so complicated.
But with that, with everybody kind of settling down for the night, we can tackle Wolf's potential story that he told next time. But we will leave it off there so some people can get to bed and relieve their headaches. So with that, good session, everyone. Everyone will wake up bright and early tomorrow and make their way into Dawn Laika.
Awesome.
Woo!